Ta-da! Man, my old man knees. Oh. Get some pavement, peasant. All right, different story, different day. Welcome to my next project. I've got 4 videos in production right now. 4 different projects. You see, I just picked that nail up out of my driveway. I drive over this every day. How's it not gotten stuck in my tire yet? Sweet. Anyway, I've always wanted a pressure washer. This probably isn't the greatest, but it'll do for now. I've tried the electric stuff. I had one. I abused it pretty hard, and I never really loved it. And that's where the gas engine comes in. I want to be able to take it anywhere, fire it up, and blast some shit. So hopefully this is decent. When I woke up this morning and had to have a power washer for some reason today, my options that were within my budget were this guy at Home Depot, or I could have drove about 45 minutes one way to Harbor Freight and got something comparable to this price-wise from Harbor Freight. It seemed like, why not save an hour and a half and just get the Ryobi and hope that it works at least for a while. But you know me, things aren't always what they seem, because this thing has a deeper purpose. It's going to require science and tomfoolery. But that's going to have to come in another video. But I'm looking forward to it. And hopefully you'll stick around and find out what happens next. And so I'm going to try and build it here. I don't really have a primo area for building things at the moment. But here we are in my gravel driveway. So let's get to it. Shit. As you can see here, the sticker is not centered very good. It's pretty disappointing. It looks like it kind of wants to peel already. The backside, the danger, it's centered, but it's kind of wants to peel up top here already, so push it back down, and I'm not going to worry about that. But where I was going with this is, this feels like a much better gun than the electric power washer I had. It feels decent. Decent. Cool. Anyway, nice gun. Seems like it's pretty assembled already. Save myself a little bit of hassle. We'll cut the bottom open. Right. Let me do this the safest way possible. I'm holding this razor blade in my hand. Real pro. Always cut away from yourself. Don't do what I'm doing. That's usually how this goes, right? Alright. There's a hose. Hey! Decent. Decent. Alright, we got a little cute, not quart of oil. Well, damn. I really thought this was going to be a little more involved. That's great. We can just damn near get right to the washing. I just got to go get some gas. Notice, engine shipped without lubricant. Got a paper funnel, nice. I don't have to pour it all over the engine, wonderful. Just use that. Holy moly. Farting all the way through town. Let's see. Let's get, shit, dude, that just snaps on there. Okay. Boy, I took all the fun out of it, folks. Let's put a little doodad, bam. It's too easy. Too easy. Pretty decent hose-ish. We'll get that unwound here in a sec. There's some of this bullshit. All right. E10. Notice right here. E0, E10. No E15, no E85, no fun. So, I guess the only thing we really need to do is attach the nozzle holder and put oil in it and run a couple hoses. Fuck, what a mess, huh? Oh, holy shit, I finally got it. Yes. This thing sucks. This is gonna go fucking nowhere, isn't it? Well, we got her all hooked up here. We just need some oil and a garden hose. So here's the oil they included with it. Some premium 4-cycle small engine lubricant. Looks like it's 1030. 14 fluid ounces. Man. The instructions say to put all but 2 ounces in. So I guess we'll do that, and then we'll go ahead and check it and see where we fall with our sweet paper funnel as I wait on hold for the next available representative. So you gave me this paper piece of shit funnel, knowing damn good and well that this wheel is in the way, and it's a real piece of shit, huh? You f***ers. God damn it, I wonder if I have a real funnel. Look at that. Oh man, that is not cheap. 2 gallons. That is not much. You know what sucks about this? $6.40 a gallon for this stuff. Non-ethanol, premium fuel, 92 octane, E0, whatever you want to call it. So we're ready to go here. All I've got to do is put some gas in it. It's got oil. All I got to do is hook the water up, start it, let her rip. It's got this nifty fuel strainer. That's kind of neat. Let's go ahead and fill our fuel up. E0, E10, no E15, no E85. And the funny thing is here, and it says right here, do not use fuel containing more than 10% ethanol. It is a violation of U.S. federal law. It will damage your product and void the warranty. I'm more curious about the violation of federal law. Like, what law is that I would be violating? If you know, comment down below. Some very strange verbiage. Oh, come on, guy. Come on, guy. It's about a half a tank, I guess. Let's go a little more. Oh, I like that. Nice. And we'll fire it up. We'll give her a go. Spiders. Spiders. Send it. Well, let her rip. Let's count. Oh, number 4. Man, they're really just going for it, huh? Huh, fire right up on the 4th pull. That's a good sign. I'm gonna turn the water on and just blow some water at the bolt. You don't know it yet, but I'm pretty sure I love this thing. I don't know. I quite like it. I'm pretty happy with it thus far. Day 1, it's not a piece of crap. Would I buy it again? Yeah. It was one of 2 in the amount of money that I was willing to spend, and I am pleasantly surprised. It's better than I thought it was going to be. So, I mean, nothing really to see here. I just went around and just blasted it for a while. I blasted some old stuff off that's been there for a while, but you're not going to see anything from me just blasting this thing. So I don't really have a good test for this thing to like show you it doing something, but you know what? I just remembered I've got a shitload of cars, and this thing has one purpose right now, and that's to blast a car in the backyard. Let's go do it. All right, we're going to haul this thing out to the backyard where the true final boss awaits. Wait till you see it. Boy, that was kind of a pain. I had to go back to the hardware store to get more hose. New hose. The old hose just weren't cutting it anymore. So once I went and got some new hose, these hose aren't as cheap as I remember them being in the past. We're back. We're ready to go. I've got the real final test here. Let me introduce to you this fine piece of automobile history. Don't mind that hood. Some asshole smashed it, but it was full of rust, so it's not the end of the world. We'll just find another one. However, this 1973 Mazda RX3 rotary wagon is your test mule of the day. However, this is the good side. Let me show you what we're working with over here. Here it is, folks. Look at this beauty. Just a beauty. I wish that I had thought about filming the recovery of this thing. It's truly a wonder. It's a bullet hole. Here we are. We got some of this, a little bit of that, and oh man. So let's give her a go. So we're gonna try it with the 40, and if the 40-degree nozzle won't do it, we'll switch to the 25 and really give her hell. But you can see there's a lot of old moss and just old. I found this thing in a field, and it had been sitting there since the 80s. Last tagged in 1984. So yeah, it's been there a long time. It's got these weird, let me show you over here. This weird moss, I guess, for lack of a better term. It's very strange. It's almost looks like a mold, but it's not. But I can't lie to you. I don't know what the hell it is. But I'm thinking that 25 is gonna hammer this shit. So really, this was part of the big push to get a power washer. I want to clean this thing up and wrap it up, figure out what I'm gonna do with it. So anyway, let me set the camera down and I'm just gonna start blasting this thing. We'll see what it looks like when we're done. So, let's see. Well, that's kind of where we'd be so far. It definitely, it's a lot whiter than it was. You can see all this stuff kind of on the side, you know, where maybe the sun wasn't hitting it so bad. It kind of went away better. But the stuff that's just been baked in the sun, boy, you can see it's been baked on there. So I went ahead and turned it off. I'm gonna go ahead and put that 25-degree nozzle on now, and we'll come up here and do this section, and then we'll work our way back and then grab the roof and work our way around to the other side. All right, what are we looking at here? 20% battery. So there it is, man. It's coming right along. That 25 is really helping blast the shit off. It is just so on there. If you recall, it was pretty rough. It was pretty rough. Paint's a little thin right there. Some of this moss It's pretty chunky. It's gonna need a little bit of a scrub, but everything's coming off pretty good. And even as it is, like I did this side first and went around and we came back around and some more stuff is coming off, like as it gets farther soaked into the gunk and the old, it's still cleaning up, but it's coming along. It's coming along. I got the back here decent. I don't know what's going on here. Looks like maybe some old, oh, you know what? Oh, wow. I bet this had wood grain. That looks like old wood grain that someone maybe stripped off or it just disintegrated. But now that I'm getting close, that's definitely wood grain. Okay, so that explains why it doesn't come off. But man, wonder what the deal with that is, because it's so white, but whatever. But man, going around the rubber, dude, it really took the moss off of that shit. Wow. Okay, so here we are on this side, and you can see like it's smooth, but this stuff is stained. I'll show you up here on this fender. So I did half of this fender. This is that weird mold moss stuff. Like it is weird and sucky. So anyway, if you blast it off, you're left with this. The paint is all stained underneath. So I'm not done yet, but we're about as good as I can do for today. I've still got to do, I've done a fairly large section here, and then still a lot of this splotchy weird shit. But anyway, we'll blow some more of this roof, and that'll probably be it for this today. Here it is, the final send-off. Your Ryobi review. What's my biggest complaint about this? These hoses, these stiff hoses, they suck. You know, if someone's got a real great solution to that, sweet. But I really hate these stiff, dumb hoses. And I get it, it's high pressure, but it sucks. I like the gun. This thing fired right up all day long. Brand new, right out of the box. It started on the 4th pull. Every time I started it, pretty much after that, when it was hot, it started on the 2nd pull. Yeah, man, it really did some fantastic work here with the old Mazda. The RX3 rotary wagon. I didn't bother to do the front one because I don't want to get in here today. I know it's getting late. This hood's toast. There's no point in blasting it, but I need to finish the front end here. I did this fender half and half so you could really see. This is just stained. It's of no fault of the machine. This, whatever this mold or mossy, moldy, what the hell ever, dude, this is just brutal shit. Just absolutely brutal. But roof cleaned up pretty good. You know, still a lot of this stuff, it's all just staining. I'll try and work on this later. Let's see what we can do with it. But really, from like where it started to where we finished off, I mean, damn near looks like a whole nother car. That bullet hole. But yeah, cleaned up really nice. Cleaned up really nice. Here's the next prime suspect for a good blow job. This old Ford has been parked since probably 2018 or 2019. But it's next, and it's another one on the deal. This is another video that I've started. We're working on this too, so keep your eyes peeled for that video. But back to the Ryobi. We're about done here, folks. Yeah, that sucks, huh? Well, as the sun sets on our day, literally spent most of the day dealing with this. And for the better part of several hours, I had this thing running and blasting, and I had zero problems. So the Ryobi RY802925, RY? What? RY802925. This is it. If you've been thinking about getting one of these, I'm pretty happy with it. You know, no real buyer's remorse so far. Check back with me in a few months and see if it still runs or what kind of problems turn up. I've got to get some, I guess, some of the pump storage fluid, if you will. But it's been really rock solid all day. I don't really have any complaints. Everything seems pretty quality. It runs good. It fires right up. It came with oil. I had to put gas in it, and that was it. That was it. All day long, this thing ran. So that's not too bad. That's not too bad for the money. This was as much as I was willing to spend, and I'm not displeased. It's a pretty nice piece of equipment, and hopefully it'll keep going for years to come. That said, there it is. There it is. And I say the one that was a little more money, this was 29. They had a 99 model, and really the biggest difference I saw was it used like 0.1 less GPM, which I don't really care about. I'd kind of rather have the volume. And I think 2900, this guy, I think the other one was like 32 or 33 or somewhere in that neighborhood. And it had the soap container, which I don't give a shit about because I knew I was going to try and hang some stuff off the front of this thing. And for the money, I couldn't see a reason to spend another $70 basically for just a soap jug. So, you know, if you've got the next one up from this out there, what do you think of it? I'm pretty happy with this. So that said, but wait, there's more. I know I said that I'm crazy and that I've got more planned for this. I do. Let me kick this box out of the way. Ooh. I got this. DI water. What? This giant tank of DI water. How sweet would it be to slap this thing right there on the side? Probably on the side because it'll be less weight, you know, leverage wise. But I wouldn't be opposed to sticking it in the front either because it looks like I've got a fair amount of space. You know, something like this, I think, something like that. You know, we could probably stick it out a little farther from the motor, but I like this positioning. That said, this, right? It's a thing. I'm not going to show this company's name because I don't know if they want to be out there, but they're out there. DI water, spot-free rinse. Who doesn't want that all the time? Me. Well, that's a lie. I do want it. I do want it. What else? The other thing I want to do with this is I want to figure out how to turn it into like a wet sandblasting setup. And I've been thinking about this for several months, a lot of months. Didn't have a power washer, and I finally just said, you know what, go get one, just do it. That way you can wash all this shit. You get the idea. Too many cars, not enough daylight to wash them all. But that's all I've got. Check back for the science. I'm going to work on getting this, the DI tank on there and rigged up, hooked up, easy to move around. And the other thing I want to do is the blasting. So that's going to take me a little bit of messing around. But I've got a sound principle, and I had already made a ghetto prototype. The idea is sound. It's just a matter of getting it all to work, and I think it's just all going to come down to geometry. Just a lot of trial and error to get the sand to feed. But anyway, check back for science, because it's going to be fun, and we're going to do some interesting, fun things with this, and it's going to be handy. So thanks for watching. That's all I got for today. Make sure you sub, like, share with your buddies. That's all for now. Thanks for hanging out.